What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer. Today, bringing you an updated deck profile for ABC Cyber Dragon. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, but I might as well. If you guys liked the gameplay video yesterday, I figure you should have a way to watch this video, right? So I will just go through it. I'll give you a little bit of sighting instructions at the end, and that's how we'll do this deck profile. We'll start off here with the bricks. That is, of course, Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon for the Red Eyes Fusion package. 3 of the Juzukuri. Again, this is very important because it's a light monster, can be pitched off of Galaxy Soldier. Keep that in mind. 3 Cyber Dragon. It's a great going second card still to this day. And on top of that, Machine Duplication I play in the deck. So the 1 Union Driver, the 1 A Assault Core, the 2 B Buster Drake, and the 1 C Crush Wyvern. It's a really small package, but it's very easy to get these pieces in the graveyard. And as you'll see through the gameplay videos, and I guess I'll try my best to explain. One way to get those into the graveyard, of course, is Galaxy Soldier. Because Union Carrier is banned, you got to run this at 3 now. I don't make the rules, I just play the deck. I used to run this at 2. And then the third copy would be Photon Orbital, but I have no way of attaching that now. So Cyber Dragon Core, it's your best play starter. It searches your Cyber Emergencies, it searches the Cybernetic Overflow, and the Cyber Repair Plant. The 1 Nashter, it's really good to search off a Cyber Emergency. I run out like a little of these like single copy packages just in case you draw extra pieces. Like if you draw the core with the Cyber Emergency, you'll probably want to search the Nashter, or maybe you want to search Cyber Dragon Hertz, because the thing is you need discard fodder. ABC Dragon Buster and Dragoon require a discard. So if you discard Hertz, it's equal to 2 discards for your Dragoon and ABC plays. The 2 Cyberload Fusion, it's an extender and it foolish burials your ABC pieces, which is really, really cool. And it's just a good card because Chimera Rampage Dragon destroys back row. I already told you about the Red Eyes Fusion, 3 of these Cyber Emergency. I honestly wish that this was the casualty of the deck instead of Union Carrier, but I guess Konami doesn't feel the same way. 3 Machine Duplications, always very nice. Terraforming to search your Union Hanger, because it ends up being really, really important through a lot of your combos. Cyber Repair Plant. Unauthorized Reactivation is just mad insane. Not only does it get your pieces to the graveyard, but it also helps you against anything. Spells, traps, or monster effects. Really good. On top of that, I have the Union Hanger. Very nice. And the Cybernetic Overflow, of course. This is one of the cards that you're going to side out. Harpy's Feather Duster and Raigeki. I think these are 2 good cards right now in the format. And I don't mind going a little bit over the card count, so you have a less likely chance of drawing one of these. That's just my philosophy. On to the extra deck, we have the Chimera Mega Fleet Dragon to get rid of those things in the extra monster zone. The 2 ABC Dragon Buster, of course, you're going to end up tagging these out, and then you can go into a second one after link summoning that next turn. The Dragoon of Red Eyes is an essential card in the deck. The Chimera Fortress Dragon is just really nice to get rid of. I know the invoked monster Makaba is a machine, so that's like one of the best targets. Zeus is also a target for this deck. That is a machine monster, believe it or not. So if your opponent doesn't know that, then you're going to shock them and they're not going to be able to use Zeus. 2 Chimera Rampage Dragon gets rid of back row, and like I already said, I already told the implications for this. Cyber Dragon Infinity and Nova, easy enough. Access Code Talker, I think, is objectively the right choice here, but I understand how expensive this is, so you could easily just trade this out for Borreload. Boral Sword Dragon, which is what I do. Appaloosa, because during your opponent's turn, when you tag all these out, first thing you can do is either go into an Access Code Talker or go into an Appaloosa, or in the case of IP Masquerena, you may also have used ABC first, then you can make a giant Appaloosa during your opponent's turn that can't be destroyed by card effects. Cyber Dragon Stinger comes up more than you might think, just to boost itself to get over some intense stuff, and then going second, if you end up going into Chimera Rampage Dragon, this will clearly be the end of the game for your opponent. I already talked about this. Parade of Plant Burning Icona sends Red Eyes Fusion on top of Overload Fusion, so either one is good. The Nightmare Unicorn is a good target off of IP Masquerena. Essentially, because you don't have Union Care anymore, a lot of your plays are just going to be IP. So, like, you're not going to have either Infinity, or you're not going to have ABC, but you're going to have instead is a shuffle back into the deck, which of course is not bad at all. And last but not least is the Almirage to get rid of your Hurts, to get rid of your Cores, to send them into the graveyard so your Cyber Repair Plant is online. Onto the side deck, pretty standard, of course. The 3 Dark Ruler No More, the 3 Lightning Storm, which is super duper expensive, so this could easily just be Dark Holes or Galaxy Cyclones. I run Evenly Matched in this deck because I think it's really good against Eldritch, and I think a lot of people are using that right now, but maybe your locals isn't doing that. I'm not sure. The 3 Joel Knockbird and Lancia, I think, are pretty standard now. Lancia, you may think is like, oh, it's so bad, but the thing is if your opponent Lancias you thinking you're playing ABC, well, of course you are, but you're still going to be able to go into Dragoon and Infinity, so does it really matter? Because I know when I'm playing something like Orcust or the Eldritch, that this is going to be like turn-ending hand trap, and it's like more of just an inconvenience for you. I still think Lancia belongs in this deck personally. But when you are siding, obviously, the first ones that you're probably going to look at here are Jizakuri, because maybe you don't need Kaijus. Maybe you're playing a back row heavy deck. The Cybernetic Overflow going second. Harpies and Raigeki. Maybe Raigeki isn't good for you either if they're playing Dragoon. And other than that, I mean, I guess you could probably take out a Galaxy Soldier. Depends on how desperate you are. If you really need all of these hand traps to give yourself a chance, then you'll find places. But those are the biggest ones, right? Here's 4. I'm talking about 5, 6, 7 potential, placements. I don't think anyone ever sides 15. So I think that's a pretty good range here for the deck. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's deck profile. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Other than that, that's going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.